What's up guys, Sal here. So the Galaxy S21 is launching exactly 1 month from now in an unpacked event on January the 14th. It's one of the most important launch events for Samsung purely because it represents the best handset the company has to offer and also because it brings in a lot of cash. But arguably the Galaxy A52 is even more important for the company because it's the affordable phone people are more likely to buy, the phone that caters to a wide audience instead of enthusiasts. We have seen it with the Galaxy A51, which was the top-selling Android phone in Q1 of this year and one of the top-selling phones in general for the year 2020. And today we have a lot of information about the Galaxy A52, including the first look, which reveals Samsung isn't in a rush to reinvent one of its best-selling designs. First up, let's talk about some of the leaked specifications of this handset. Unlike the A51, which had both Exynos and Snapdragon variant, the Galaxy A52 will go all in with a Snapdragon chipset. Samsung will launch the A52 in two versions, 4G and 5G. We know already that the 5G version will use the Snapdragon 750G processor, which offers near flagship performance as it has the Cortex A77 Prime core. The Snapdragon 750G is likely the successor to the Snapdragon 765G found on the Pixel 5. Now for the 4G variant, Samsung is using Snapdragon 720G as revealed by the benchmark for the A52. The Snapdragon 720G chipset will offer identical performance to the 730G found in devices like the Pixel 4a and the Galaxy A71. So for the price, this is a good chipset that offers better performance and graphics. With that being said, the first look of the A52 has been revealed by OnLeaks, and as you can see, it looks identical to the Galaxy A51 with that punch-hole camera front and a quad rear camera array. The largest outward change may be the look of those rear cameras, which visually resemble what you see on the Note 20 family. It's not a huge difference, but it's the biggest one you'll find design-wise between the A51 and A52. It will also have a 6.5-inch Full HD Plus screen with an embedded fingerprint sensor of optical type and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The back will be plastic while the frame is metal. There's no mention of a release date or price for the Galaxy A52, but given the reportedly conservative design though, I wouldn't be surprised if Samsung ships the new model relatively quickly at a price similar to the $499 for the 5G version and $399 for the 4G version. Now the Galaxy A72 is another handset people are looking forward to. Earlier there were rumors that Samsung will equip 5 rear cameras on the A72, but turns out that won't be the case as we have case renders for the Galaxy A72 that shows the handset will have 4 rear cameras, same as the A71. The only difference will be that these modules will be bigger in size. But the quality of these cameras will be better since Samsung for the first time is using their own camera sensors, which they've been using on their flagship so far on these Galaxy A72 as well as the A52. So it seems the biggest upgrade the A52 and A72 will see is in the camera department as well as in the chipsets. Of course, with that being said, let me know what you think about this down in the comments, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.